I'm going to eat your penis, Frank. But Robert, wouldn't that make you gay? Hey, what's up everybody, my name is Logan, and welcome to the channel. Today we are back again reading the weird fanfictions for part 9. And today we will be reading a very highly requested fanfiction, which is Frank's Night Out. And you guys seem to be loving Greg and Frank, you know. So today we are back with another Frank story, and I already know this is just going to be the most AIDS shit we will ever see. But I really do not want to waste any time. Let's get straight into this. Oh, okay, so this one actually has a cover, and I think, okay, buddy, right off the bat, Frank doesn't even have, like, any clothes on, and if you zoom in a little bit, this is not sus, by the way, this is just scientific exploration. It doesn't look like he has anything down here, so, that's a little weird, but we're just gonna keep on moving. August 30th. This has been the worst night of my life. I can't tell anyone what I've done tonight, not even Manny. Even a 3-year-old knows what I've done is horrific, but I can't keep this to myself. That's why I'm writing in this diary, to keep my sanity. Okay, so Frank over here looks like he just buried someone, or considering it's a fanfiction, it's gonna be something really stupid. The night started out fine. Me and Robert went out to drink and watch some baseball, but things started getting out of hand after I left to go to the bathroom. I sat down and took a sip of my beer, however, it tasted funny. I didn't think much of it at first, but then I started getting woozy. Before I knew it, I was out. I woke up in the trunk of a car. I have no idea how I got there, or how much time had passed. All I knew is that I was in trouble, and I had to get out of there. I tried banging on the walls and screaming, but no one could hear me. There was no use trying, so I decided to wait it out. After waiting in the dark for a few minutes, I noticed I was missing my pants. They must have been stolen by the owner of the car. I could only wonder what they want with me, or what they were gonna do to me. I also remembered what Susan had said to me earlier. Don't stay out too late. You have to take Greg to school tomorrow. Looks like that's not happening. After around a half an hour of driving, the car finally stopped. I overheard some talking from outside, but I couldn't make out any words. Suddenly, the door opened. A man tied a bandana around my eyes and led me into a dingy garage. I could tell I was in a bad part of Plainview. I had only been here to buy weed for when Greg is an asshole, or when Manny on his rants about Fox News. I was led into a room and kicked to the ground. Then my blindfold was taken off. I couldn't believe who was in front of me. It was Robert Jefferson, the man who I had been drinking with just a few hours earlier. The man I have lived next to for 20 years. I had no idea what he would want from me. We've been friends for so long, until he reminded me. You fucked my wife, Frank. Frank! No, buddy, come on. And I'm sure we all remember what a couple episodes earlier, what Frank was doing with Greg. So, to be honest, I'm not even that surprised. Shit. I didn't think he would ever find out that, yes, me and Linda had an affair. I can't deny that. But it only lasted a few weeks, since neither of us could live with the guilt. But still, I had no idea how Robert could have known, until he said, Manny told me. Manny, that little shit, apparently walked in on me and Linda, and then called Robert a cucktard. How does he even know what that means? Fuck Manny. Look at him. Look at that devilish smile. Look at that. Oh my god. Man, he's a sneaky little bastard, isn't he? Anyways, Robert clearly didn't take that news well. He kicked Linda out, and Rowley is now in therapy. You ruined my life, and now I'm gonna ruin yours. He had no idea how correct he was right there, and I would have never guessed what he meant by it. Knock him out, Benny. I had a short bout of concussionness. I couldn't grasp what was going on. The world was spinning. All I heard was beeping and muffled sounds of some people talking. I fell asleep again, dripping in and out of consciousness, ever so often, but still, I couldn't understand what was happening. The last thing I recall is being dragged down the hallway. I woke back up in some kind of janitor's supply closet, with a searing pain in my lower half. It took me some time to be able to grasp the situation. Reaching down, I felt my burning groin. It was gone, reduced to atoms. There was nothing there. I was smooth. So horrifically smooth. Now, before we get down there, I know exactly what happened. They cut off his pee-pee. My penis was gone. Yep. What the fuck? Alright, so that explains in the cover. That explains why he has no, he doesn't have junk, but alright, that's tough, bro. That is tough. I was in shock to say the least, but I couldn't just lay on the floor and cry about my missing manhood. I had to get out of there. I mustered up the strength I still had to pull myself up and peer through the keyhole. It seemed that the only thing keeping me in was a locked door and that Benny kid guarding it. I knew I had to get crafty. Everything okay, Benny? Yup, I sold his pants to that yogurt guy. Alright, that's weird. Yeah, so my pants are now in the hands of some yogurt guy. Whatever that means. There were more pressing issues at hand. I searched the supply closet for anything that I might be able to use. The closet didn't have much, mostly just cleaning supplies, tools, and some godforsaken reason a half-empty bottle of lube. Armed with a mop handle and a bottle of Windex, I was ready to... Okay, that was actually funny as shit. Right here it says, I was finally ready to come out of the closet. Alright, that's actually good writing. That is funny. I was ready to make my escape. Yes, I tied a cloth around my head to look more badass. The door was locked, so I had to somehow trick Benny into opening it. For some reason, this was the first idea to pop into my head. My cock hole is leaking? What? Somehow it worked. Benny ran in to get duct tape for my issue. When he opened the door, I attacked. After knocking Benny unconscious with the mop, as well as possibly blinding the poor kid, I picked up his shotgun and snuck down the hall. I definitely wasn't in some place I had been before I was knocked unconscious and had my dick detached. Jefferson Country Club. Club of Excellence Award. It didn't take long to find out I was in the basement of the Jefferson's Country Club. But why would Robert take me here? I quickly moved towards the end of the hallway where the staircase is. Right now I was on a mission to retrieve my stolen schlong, but I had never been down here before. Still, I heard somewhere that a penis can be reattached if it happens within a few hours of amputation, so I continued forward. I figured my manhood had been hidden somewhere close to Robert. It was just a matter of finding his office. But as I reached the stairwell, I looked into the room, and to the front of me I saw something I did not expect. Robert was running a fully decked out meth lab in the basement of the country club. It was like some shit you'd see from Breaking Bad. No wonder the Jeffersons were so rich. The country club seemed to be some type of money laundering scheme for his drug business. As I stood in awe of the lab, I was frightened by the sound of an alarm overhead. Robert must have found out that I was gone. I had to make a run for it. The castrated man is on the loose. Into the meth lab I went. I ran into the lab. Inside, there was a set of stairs leading to a catwalk. I sprinted up the stairs as I heard Robert's guards coming down the hall. Around the corner was Robert's office. However, as I turned the bend, the door slowly opened. I looked around. His guards were all over the entrance. Robert trapped me. I was a pawn in his game. Menacingly, he stepped onto the catwalk. Well. I've been expecting you, Frank Heffley. Why don't you follow me into my office? Bro, I swear if there's gonna be like some sus shit going on, like Robert and Frank end up banging or something, I'm not gonna be reading this anymore, cause that's just too much. But anyways, let's just see what's going on. I had no choice. After being ordered to give my shotgun up, I sat down in front of Robert's desk. Robert took his seat at the other side. Robert began to lecture me about how we planned the revenge out. He had just started plotting weeks ago and revealed something shocking. Linda wasn't kicked out of the house. Linda was dead. And I'm gonna be the next one to go, after he's done torturing me at least. For now, Robert stated that there were 2 things he wanted me to see. I couldn't believe my ears when he listed the first course of action. Bro, what did I say? If there's such shit, why? Why? I'm going to eat your penis, Frank. But Robert, wouldn't that make you gay? It seemed I mentioned the one fatal flaw with this plan. With Robert distracted, I grabbed a pen from his desk and lunged at him. I stabbed Robert in the neck with this pen and hid behind his desk. Picking up his pistol, I prepared for a shootout with his guards. Robert was riffling on the floor with blood sprouting out of his neck. I couldn't believe what I had done. I didn't want him to die, but I was too preoccupied to help him. I heard footsteps coming towards the room, followed by a voice I did not expect to hear. I must be going into a castration-induced manic episode, I thought to myself. You've been more vigilant than I expected. I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. Yet, as the door opened, my fears were confirmed. Susan? I was shocked. My wife, the mother of my children, was trying to kill me. I mean, I know what I did was wrong, but I never thought Susan finding out would lead her over the edge as it has. Give me the penis, Frank. Oh my god, bro. The bullet hit my finger, blasting it right off. As I clutched my hand in pain, Susan ran over and grabbed my severed penis. Susan ran out the door. I knew she was going to do an awful thing with my dick, so I picked up Robert's shotgun and pushed myself up. I stumbled out the office to see Susan dangling my penis over a vat of acid. There was only one thing I could do to save my penis. I shot Susan straight through the heart, but it didn't matter. My penis fell right in the acid. I killed my wife for nothing, yet it felt different than I expected. Adrenaline surged through my body. The idea of taking of a life was so horrific, so taboo, yet so exciting. It was a pleasure greater than an orgasm I have ever experienced. I was filled with an urge for more. I shot Robert's guards without remorse. Every last one. Most of them were teenagers who worked at the country club, so they hesitated to shoot me, making them easy targets. Where are my balls, Benny? Robert ate them. Wrong answer, fat ass. Everyone was dead. I dragged Susan's body out of the country club and put her in my trunk. It was 4 a.m. I grabbed a shovel from home and drove into a forest outside of Plainview and buried Susan. Afterwards, I parked outside of the local strip club where I began writing this diary. Since then, some things have happened. I went oh, I just saw the picture. What the fuck is that? I went home and picked up Manny, Roderick, and Greg. Can live on their own. But Manny needed to be dealt with. He is the reason my penis is gone after all. I threw Manny at the window. Yeet. I needed to get away, so I drove onto the highway. Look how happy it is. What the fuck? Oh, this is like a GIF. That's cool. So I drove off out of Plainview. I can't write where I'm going in case anyone reads this, but I'm going to find somewhere where no one can find me. Somewhere I can kill in peace. The end. Alright, yeah, oh man, I mean, that was an amazing story, but oh my god, I just crowned 25 years later as the best story. I really don't want to dethrone it already, but bro, oh my god, bro. Frank's Night Out. Oh shit, alright, we're gonna have to put that as a close second. Man, every single page of this story was just amazing. I loved it. Back-to-back perfect stories. Oh my. Alright, you know what? I think we'll do one more story. Alright, so for the second story, it's a super short one. It's only one part, and it is called The Mystery. Friday. Today was supposed to be great. It was the last day of school. Manny's pig finally died. Roderick left for college, and Twisted Wizard 3 just came out. Things were finally looking up for once. Until I found Rowley's corpse in the restroom at Corny's. Sure, I've made jokes with him about choking on their food once or twice, but this was just pushing it. It looked like the poor bastard was slugged in the chest and mutilated in places I won't mention. One thing's for sure, whoever did this is gonna pay. And yeah, it looks like the person who was writing that didn't finish it, but I mean, that actually would have been a pretty cool story, but that's tough. But let's bring it back to Frank's Night Out. Oh my god. God, I was not expecting that. I thought he would, like, get drunk or something. I don't know, like, kill somebody, but damn, that's tough. Got his pee-pee cut off? Dang. But that's gonna do it for the video. I hope all you guys enjoyed, and if you could not tell already, I'm going to be trying to be doing daily uploads for this week because there's nothing really going on with school, and, you know, I just want to do a daily upload for a week straight because I've never done this before. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I sure as hell did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.